Hey guys, welcome to another video, and this is gonna be another getting a machine. This time it's not a claw machine like the other two videos have been. It is a stacker game, which I really like. I like stacker. Ever since I saw Plush Time Wins get a stacker machine, I've been like, that'd be kind of fun to have after a claw machine. So now that I have that, I saw this and it was for cheap, and so I went to get it. I'll explain more later a little bit further into the video, so I don't ramble on about it right now. So hope you enjoy the video. Hey everybody, it's Editing Nate here. This is actually gonna be a two-part video because as I'm editing this, it's really long. There's a lot of stuff I had to fix, and I'm trying to include some good video, and there's a lot of stuff I had to fix with it. So it's gonna be a two-part video, so apologize if you're looking for the whole thing. Otherwise it would have been like 40 minutes, and most people only watch my videos for like 2 minutes anyway. I can see it on the analytics, it's not very much. So hopefully you can enjoy this part and then the next part. So just an FYI for that. Just a little more background on this. It was $200 on Facebook Marketplace. The guy said everything worked, and so I went up to test it, and after a little trial and error, figured out what was a little bit wrong and got it to work. And so decided to take it, and thank you to these people. They don't have the best situation, and they were super nice, so I appreciate that. All right, guys, I didn't show any of the driving montage here because I wasn't sure the thing was gonna work. So anyway, I drove to Platteville, Wisconsin tonight, 3 hours, 45 minutes here, just hoping that machine would work because they had it for $200 and it ended up working. There's, I think, just a few problems that I might need to fix, but I think it's fixable, and I think the main things are working, so it shouldn't be an issue. So I'm just really excited to have this for so cheap, and it came with the dollar bill acceptor. That's huge because that's $100+ that you don't have to spend. I can use that to fix it instead of adding a dollar bill acceptor. So yeah, now we just drive home with it in the back. You can't really see it, and let's go. Okay, got it down here. I had a little whoopsie, went a little too fast. Ended up rolling over. Luckily, nothing on the outside at least broke. I did do that to my foot, but it only hurts a little, and I didn't break anything. That's my good news. Holy crap, my foot hurt. Now I just have to get the keys and the cord. Oh gosh, that hurt my foot really bad. So glad it didn't shatter anything. I don't even know how Dad didn't wake up when that thing fell. Now we're just gonna plug it in and then wake Mom up, and she'll be like, "Oh, do you need help?" And I'll be like, "Oh, no, I don't." Not even joking, my foot hurts so bad. Fudge. We'll have to fix that later. If you're wondering, my thought process right now is, why is it not working? And as I edit this, why do I look so large? They had it plugged into the generator and it worked, and now I plug it into my own outlet and it won't work. So just confused, little upset, and gonna try and figure it out. I don't know. I'll figure it out after I tell Mom. Good news, I got it to work. Now I just gotta figure out the button, because when I was there, it wouldn't work at all. Like, I would hit it and it wouldn't stop at all. And now it works, but when I start the game, it immediately freezes on the far right one, thinking I hit it already. Also, I tried to smash this back into place, and now it shuts with a little force, but that's all it really needs. I don't really feel like replacing it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pretty much figure out the button when I get a chance. Alright guys, I haven't been filming a lot, but I have a list of things I'm trying to fix. One is gonna be this issue that happened when I dropped it. So I'm trying to measure for this right now if this is the right size. The first issue I fixed was this. It previously just had this and it had no key. So I got it out, and now if I push this in enough, I went and bought the correct key thing, and so now it locks, which is great. Next thing I have to figure out is the freaking powers being stupid. Like, sometimes I'll plug it in, like last night I plugged it in and the lights turned on. I mean, these lights turn on, but the backlight and everything doesn't turn on, like the actual game part doesn't turn on. And so I keep trying to plug it in and it doesn't keeps not turning on, and so that's a problem. Also, there's a key on a door on the back that has this kind of key, but there's no key to it, and those keys don't work, so I have to order a special key to get that open, and that's the only way I can access the power supply and all that stuff. So that's just great. So yeah, kind of busy right now trying to fix this stuff up, but I did get this done. Okay, so instead of cutting one of those first, I tried to see if I could flatten this a little more, and then I oiled it. With that, it's doing better. Now I just have to put it on and see if it can close better than it was before with my flattening of it, but if not, I'm gonna have to cut the other one. All right, welcome back. It's the next night. I tried this a lot, and I think it's just broke. Or I should have just left it on and kept trying to shove it in instead of trying to fix it, because now when I have this on, it just doesn't work. So after trying this like 3 times last night, I decided I'm just gonna try and cut one of the pieces of metal I got. And so I cut it to the right length. This was a bit of a problem, and as you can see here, there is still stuff left there. There is not here, so hopefully that's not a problem. It's a little bit bent. I had to make extra holes. I had to cut these bottom parts out. It was a long process. It took like 2 hours just to do this crappy little piece, and it's probably not even gonna work. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens here. And I really hope it works, because I really don't want to attempt to cut another one or keep trying to fix this, because I don't even know if it's possible. So I'm gonna see if it fits. Okay, I got it put in. This is gonna be a problem, this stupid thing, power issue that I'll fix hopefully soon. But this does fit in here. I was able to get it to fit. I had to drill a couple extra larger holes. It does struggle to shut, but it shuts and locks with my new lock. I'm excited about that part. Once I can get the game to start, I want to test the dollar bill acceptor and the coin mech, because I have not tested that yet, and that might be a problem. But as of now, I have completed this issue. Okay, so I finally got it to work. So yeah, I also tried to take this out. It doesn't work because of that part back there. It gives me access to be able to see the speaker, and I can see way more back there than I could before, so hopefully that shouldn't be too much of an issue for me, and I can get it put back once I have everything right. But we're gonna start with the dollar bill acceptor. It says it takes 1s and 5s, so let's do a 1 first. Okay. Hey, it worked. Should I just lose on purpose? That's my favorite sound. The okay, now let's try a 5. Maybe it's not set to take 5s. I'll look. Okay, so it apparently only takes 1s. I can't get it to work. Now let's try quarters. I literally have not put anything in here. There's like still spider webs. Well, that might be a problem. Let's see here. Didn't sound like it made it in. Didn't sound like it made it in. Oh boy. what do we have now? So coin thing don't work. Where did they even go? Oh, it just rejected them. Where's my third one? Right here. Let's see what happens. Oh, there should be a mechanism, right, that like guides it. Like if I do this. So apparently it's missing whatever's supposed to direct the quarter from here to here. I think I have a 3D printer. I will handle that tomorrow. For now, I gotta go to bed. At least I got this to work. Okay, first attempt is done. Hopefully my measuring doesn't prove to be bad. Let's see. Okay, let's find out. I feel like I measured really well. It's hard to do when I'm trying to film with one hand. Seems like maybe I went a little short because I was worried it wasn't gonna fit. Put it on like that and not secure it. And then put a coin in and see if it works. It did work. Is it consistent? Seems pretty consistent. I mean, the margin of error for it is not big enough for the quarter to fall out, so I'd say it's pretty much a success. First try, pretty good, I would say. So, say tomorrow, actually I don't know about tomorrow. Tomorrow there's a football game and I'll be very busy, so you guys will see that video already, Atlantic Band. So I will try to find a way to secure this, probably. I'll find a way to attach it, but yes, looks like first try I was able to succeed with this, thank goodness. All right, so I did some hot glue because if I need to take it out, then it'll be way easier to take out, and it's pretty sturdy. I mean, all it has to do is hold quarter when it goes through. So let's test it here. Got one. It's working, guys. Let's go. First try. I thought for sure it was gonna be messed up because it always is when I do stuff like that. And if you are wondering about these prizes that I got here, these are from a stacker in Florida when I won, and I kept them in the bags, so then if I got a stacker I would be able to put them there. So pretty happy about that. This is just random stuff I found that I put zip ties on and these are from coin pushers. So yeah, let's do this. Also, this button now is like working almost every time. I think it might have just been, the issue might have just been that it was not played in a long time, so it was being dumb. So I'm hoping the button issue is gone now. I suck, so I'm gonna stop talking here. Yay, got the miner. I'll show you how it vends. I don't know what I'll pick. I don't really want to, you have to take this out to put this back in, so I'll select the gummy bears. Yes. Let's go. It works. And I got the coin mech to work, so now I can cross that off. Hopefully this button I can just cross off now without having to do anything. Now really I just have to wait for the backdoor key to get here before I can start doing other stuff. So yeah, pretty excited that I got that done. All right, everybody, the tube key pick thingy came. It's in Chinese, I can't read it. So hopefully we're gonna be able to open the back for the first time. And I can turn it in theory. What I didn't put in the video is that there was a ton of like dirt in the keyhole thing, and so I had to like scrape it out and clean it out before I could even do this part. I'm so confused. This looked so easy in the video. Hold on. We're getting some turning here. Got some turn. Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah, I don't even know if you can replace it. Yeah, it smells weird for sure, but I did it. Thank goodness. Okay, here we are in the back. You can see all the wiring, the actual board. Got the motors. I think there's supposed to be a light up there, possibly. Let's look down here where all the stuff is. Main fuse location. Look at that! That might be the key. This might be the key to that. There's some very old coins in here. There's 2 quarters. And what looks to be... Dude, I'm scared of spiders. There's gonna be a spider in here. A token from an arcade. Yeah. Another arcade token. And 50 cents in here. Hey, look, there's the nuts that I lost. They fell down there. Ow. So yeah, I got 50 cents plus 2 tokens from an arcade. Yogi Bear's Jellystone Park, Warrens, Wisconsin. Interesting. Yeah, this really needs to be cleaned out, huh? I mean, whatever this is does not look really good. Like, I think that might be a little problem. This is rusty. But yeah, this seems overly rusted, so that might be a problem. And I have to be able to see if this power supply is faulty. But I'm gonna need to, like, dust this out because there is, like, cobwebs and bugs all over. Dead ones, though. I'll let you know what I find out. Okay, so I emailed LII Games just to ask some questions about it, and hopefully they get back to me. I took this thing was on top of the roof, and I took it out because this is supposed to light up, and it actually turns out this white thing right here is supposed to light up. So it looks like all the bulbs are burnt out, and so I'm gonna check out if I can get some more tomorrow and put them in and see if they will work. And if they work, then hopefully there's not a problem with the control of that. And I'm thinking there probably isn't a problem, at least with the ones that go for these things, because when I was trying to take it out, I didn't turn the power off, and I touched one of the ends and shocked myself. So that was fun, but that means there was power going through it, but it just wasn't turning on. I don't know about the top part, though. And so other than that, I'm going to do that tomorrow, but right now I thought I have some time. I might as well make the coin box that's supposed to go here that catches the coins. And so I measured it. I need 10 inches and 5.5 inches tall. So I'm going to do that right now, and then we'll get to the light stuff tomorrow. See, that looks pretty good. Not perfect, but I don't really need it to be perfect. It's gonna work. Okay, let's put my box in. Are you freaking joking? Are you kidding me? Turns out you can get it in, but you kind of have to force it, which sucks. But I don't really want to deal with doing another thing right now. Maybe some other day. Just gotta pull it out like that. They went in. You gotta shove it back in there. Okay, so the guy got back to me. He said that the rusty thing is for these lights, so if this doesn't work, then I just return them. And he said that if we change them to LED, then it won't need it, but there was no LED ones, so I'm gonna test these first, and then if those don't work, I'll buy LED ones. He also said he doesn't really know about the power supply. Might have to get 2 separate things or something. I would rather try like one thing at first. And then the volume speaker thing could be like several things, and like didn't really elaborate, which is not very helpful. But yeah, I'm gonna try and put just one of these lights in and see if they work. have that in. Oh, it is on. So that part works with when the general illumination comes on, so that's good. Now I'll try the top part. Get it in here first of all. Let's see. That one turned on, but the top one did not. Okay, so after trial and error, I think I can get the top one to work, but only if there's one plugged into, if you're facing the machine, the right side light, but it won't light up. Like it will, like when you look at it, it's barely lighting up. But then if you unscrew that one, the top light won't work. Let's see if plugging it in will relight the top. Okay, it did. You can see this is lighting up just barely, but that's all. And if I unscrew it, then that light goes off. Screw it back in, light's fine. So like if I leave it like that, we'll have this that lights up, right? That stacker lit up. And then if we leave it like this, you have this side lit, and then the side over here is basically just partially lit.